Okay, so I'm on the road from Whitehorse Motorcycle Campground, and I'm heading to Watson Lake to start off with. Anyways, we'll see what time we get there. It's 9 o'clock, Friday, July the 5th. It's just 12 degrees so far, so I'm dressed up pretty warm this morning. I don't want to repeat it yesterday, it was darn cold. Turn some heated grips on. Well, even the views around here are not spectacular. It's still pretty nice, this road between Whitehorse and Watson Lake. I don't think these cameras do scenery that well, but if it does, it's kind of nice looking over top of Marsh Lake here and seeing the mountains on the other side. So I met a very interesting fellow and camped next to me last night. I'd actually met him on the road a couple of times. One was at the bottom end of the Dempster Highway. We arrived at the end at the same time. Anyways, he's from Wales. He started his trip in Argentina last year. Got to Mexico and fell and broke his collarbone, so stored his bike in Mexico. Flew home, healed up, picked up the bike this spring, and he rode up the Dempster to Tuck, and he's heading back now kind of towards New York, where he's going to fly his motorcycle back home. Interesting thing, he's riding the new Tenere 700, the 2020 edition. Not all that happy with it. He said it's a great weekender motorcycle, but it is no dual sport like a touring. The touring part of it falls very short. Even had a lot of issues with washboard he rode. His rad started to leak, his headlight quit, his whole dash assembly shakes and rattles around like, yeah. His luggage rack broke, he said, from the vibration. Quite a few broken parts. Just can't take the vibration. It's a very good weekender machine though. He said to do a weekend ride or a BDR in the States or whatever would be just fine, but yeah, you gotta enjoy the view along here, I'll tell you. It's just mountains just fascinate me. So my GPS tells me I will be in Watson Lake at 13:12, so 1 o'clock. That's a little early to shut down. I think I might just see if I can get a little farther. Maybe I can phone and find a room so I'm guaranteed a place to stay. Probably Fort Nelson would be the next reasonable town. Well, first community, sort of community anyways, on this trip from Whitehorse to Watson Lake, Johnson's Crossing. Big bridge here. The view's pretty nice. Yeah. Teslin River, okay. That is Johnson's Crossing. Just coming into the village of Teslin. I gotta get fuel here. So that I think after that I can make it the rest of the way to Watson Lake. So we'll see if we can get some fuel here. gassed up. Teslin, I had a nice conversation with a guy from Calgary. He's kind of heading the same direction, sort of, but he's doing some detours, so I'm leaving him behind and hitting the trail for Watson Lake as soon as we get across this old slippery old bridge here. Up here again, I'm sure this won't exist. It'll be that bridge over there that's going to be in use. But I was just going to say, driving this road is very much like driving in northwestern Ontario as far as what the trees and the forest is like. The only difference is you're looking at these big rocks in the background that we don't have at home, but could be just driving pretty much any road in BC or in Ontario. I mean northwestern Ontario. Same kind of trees, same kind of mixed boreal forest. So there's really not much to for me to get excited about because it's just like driving at home, except of course the mountains in the background. Lots of motorcycles on the road today going north. I guess they're starting their holidays, being as it's the weekend of July. I'm just finishing mine. Just want to get home now. Hey, just coming into Watson Lake here. The second fuel stop of the day. I'm going to try to phone and book a room in Fort Nelson. Carry on. It'll be a big push today, but I think I can manage it. It's 1:40 in the afternoon. It says I won't get to Fort Nelson till 7:30 tonight, so. I got about 40 kilometers to go to Moncho Lake and I'll gas up there, and GPS says another 4 hours to Fort Nelson. So it's still going to put me in there around 8 o'clock if I can maintain the pace. I don't remember seeing this on the way up. That's a beautiful view. Pretty fun ride along this lake, Lake Moncho. Has this beautiful color with the mountains in the background. And it's nice, twisty, windy road, like sport bike road. Pretty cool. Well, after Moncho Lake, we're just descending and descending and descending, so we're coming out of the mountains. They look a little more spectacular when you're in the valley compared to when you're almost at the same level as they are. Well, looky here, got a whole bunch of sheeps hanging around. Little babies, big ones, little ones, all different size of ones. Hello, little guy, where are you going? Which way are you going? long day in the saddle. I think I got 11 hours in today. I don't know how many kilometers. Be close to 1,000 anyways. But I got a room booked here, I hope. Supposed to have anyways, unless I got scammed, but it's a kind of a weird booking system, but hopefully not. And tomorrow is going to be a much easier day. Should be the Bluebell Motel.